I'm gonna miss this, James sighed as he finished the last of the food, completing the 5-course meal. His eyes looked longingly at the delicate dessert that was presented, a combination of vanilla, semi-frozen cream, and exotic fruits that he'd never seen before. There was even a bowl that was filled with fudge that he could pour on top based on his preference, which he made sure to apply liberally on top. To end the meal, the guild workers had presented them with hot towels that they could use to clean off their hands and face. James wiped off his hands and then grabbed a different hot towel for his face. He took a moment just pressing the cloth to his skin, enjoying the hot sensation after eating such a cold dish. The difference in temperature helped to make him feel relaxed and energized. The guild worker with feathers in her hair smiled at the large group. I'm hoping that the meal was enjoyable for all of you. I don't think I can imagine a meal that could taste better than what I just ate, Maya said to the woman. If we didn't need to start a request, I'd love to just come back here and try the other dishes. Hearing Maya's words, the guild worker smiled. Depending on how long your request takes, we'll likely have a new menu that'll present you with an even better experience. Removing the towel from his face, James asked, You regularly update the menu? He wasn't expecting that there'd be new items that they could try. The guild worker nodded her head. Our menu changes depending on the time of the year and the supplies that we gather from not only the local adventurers but also received from the other branches of the Adventurers Guild. She smiled as she continued. This allows us to not only try experimenting with new flavors, but also lets us present new items for each of you to try. The world is large and it's better to gain new experiences so that your mind and body are constantly being surprised. Mim looked to James. Though the quality of the energy will also be high, your body will be able to continue to soak it in smoothly if it's a new experience. Just like when you exercise, not getting into a set pattern so that your body is constantly adapting? Peter asked Mim. Nodding, Mim smiled. That's a great example. To reach higher levels, there are multiple factors that need to come together. It's the reason why they've been able to accomplish so much, Raul added in his thoughts. We look up to them because of the fact that their bodies have reached heights that we can only imagine, he sighed. Unfortunately, the number of higher-level adventurers are few and far apart. It's only through tales that we hear from other adventurers that we're able to know what's possible. James felt the frustration in Raul's words. At their current branch, Mim's group was likely the strongest. Being at the top meant that it was challenging to learn how to reach the next tier due to the lack of guidance and knowledge. From his understanding, even the Adventurers Guild was limited in its ability to raise adventurers beyond certain levels. This likely meant that when adventurers reached the 30th level, it would be up to them to figure out what they needed to do. Though it was unfortunate for Mim's group, James felt lucky that they would be able to work with a group that averaged 10 levels more than them.